What's up, world? It is your boy back again with an episode of Trash Talk. That's right. The NFL season has started. And we're going to get straight to the trash can of the week. We know who it's going to. We giving it out to Big Boy on the Philadelphia Eagles for spitting on somebody. Come on, man. You don't do that. That's trash. That is totally trash. That's the most disrespectful thing that you can do to a person. Spit on somebody, man? Let me tell you something. The offensive line of Dallas should have took care of that big problem. Matter of fact, everybody should have been kicked out the game. That's how it should have been. Everybody that was out there on that field would have been kicked out the game. Because ain't no way you finna spit on me like the way you did. That was totally disrespectful. And I know Dak was not innocent because everybody know if you got a helmet on, you could just put your head straight down and spit straight down if you got to spit. You ain't got to put your head between two players and spit out. Come on, man. You know the man was enticed, but the boy mind ain't right. He's just a big boy. He's young. He's a big boy. He's in his spirit. I mean, he's immature. All right, let's go. That's trash. You do not spit on anybody. Like I said, they would have had to cancel. They would have had to suspend the game for a while, talking about a rain delay. Now, it would have been a fight delay. I'm telling you right now, that was trash. But we can finna get started. Like I said, the first game of the season was the Philadelphia Eagles against the Dumb Boys. Trash. Them boys lost. They put up a fight, but they lost anyway. But they did put up a fight, I must say. They did all right. All right, the second game, it was Friday. The San Diego Chargers against my homeboy, the Kansas City Chiefs. Trash. I guess Kansas City losing their swagger. They losing their swagger. Or maybe the refs need a raise. You tell me which one it is. Because San Diego went out there and wasn't playing with them. Yeah, they weren't playing with him. They let Mahomes get away with a few things that I did not like. You know, he knows that the quarterback was coming up to lay the hit on him, was kind of pulling up, and you got to lower your shoulder and do that? Man, come on. You got to play him again. Homeboy. You got to play him again. But anyway, Chief, you're trash. You lost. All right. Let's get on to Sunday games. The Raiders. Went into New England and put it down. Geno looked pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Y'all first came out there, man, y'all was running just smooth. It was smooth. Y'all was looking nice. And you know we don't like New England. Trash. They're trash. All right. Miami. The Mark Anthony lookalike will not be walking around that sideline too many more times. Come on, man. 33-8. Miami, y'all trash. And Mark Anthony, you do an interview. What are you even talking about? Are you even talking about football? I mean, has anybody watched this guy give an interview? What the hell is he talking about? I'm not going to go into that man's past. We know where he came from. And he got himself clean and all that. But sometimes when he's doing an interview, he's like he's back in the back before he come out there doing something. Because I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Man, Miami, trash. You hear me? Trash. Y'all need to go ahead and trade Tyreek, get y'all some draft picks, do whatever y'all got to do, and just go ahead and rebuild that thing. Man, that's terrible. Y'all are trash. All right. And then we got ATL against the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay went up in there and won that thing. Why does Atlanta still have the kicker Koo? Is it Koo? Koo? Yeah, it's Koo. K-O-O. Koo. Why? From last year, I thought they was going to cut this dude. Why do they even still have him? He'll hit one kick, he'll miss two. He'll hit two kicks, he'll miss one. The dude is inconsistent. Just get rid of the boy. I don't even understand why he's still on the roster. Cool. That's crazy that Atlanta still got that boy. Y'all trash. Seriously. Atlanta, y'all are trash holding on to that kicker, man. God damn. Man, get rid of that kid, man. Then, all right, we had the Commanders against the Giants. Russell Wilson. Russ, trash, man. Go sit down, dog. You had your glory years, about 6, 7 years ago, man. Go sit down somewhere, dog. Please. Go ahead. Hey, listen. Give the Giants what they want, man. Go ahead and put Dart in there. Either the kid gonna be great or the kid gonna get ruined like like a lot of these rookies. But go ahead and set Russ down, man. Russ is done. Seriously, Russ is done. Goodness gracious, man. The Giants lost. They're trash. All right. Cincinnati Bengals against the Cleveland Browns. The whole game was trash. Both of them was trash. Cincinnati won by 1. That's because the Cleveland kicker, I don't know if he knew it was Sunday and it was a real game. It wasn't practice. You got to make kicks. You missing extra points. You missing field goals. Come on, man, you're trash. Y'all gotta get that right. That defense was right though, but Cincinnati squeaked it out, even though it was a trash game. All right, then we have Duval. Y'all know who y'all was out there playing, right? It's the SEC of the NFL, the Panthers. It was the SEC of the NFL. But y'all did y'all thing. It still was a trash game. It was trash. But Jacksonville pulled it out. All right, then we have the Cardinals against the Saints. Saints, y'all are trash, man. I mean, I don't see y'all winning maybe 1 to 2 games this year. You guys are trash. Cardinals, come on, man. Yeah, y'all did a little bit, but it wasn't that great. But like I said, that was a trash game too. But the Saints are strictly trash. All right, then we have the Steelers and the Jets. Aaron Rodgers. Even though you are trash, sir, you get to talk. You get to brag because y'all won. The Jets, they hung in there, but they still trash. The game is trash. Green Bay and the Lions. I don't know what to say about this game, but the Lions look like trash. I mean, was your offensive coordinator the reason why y'all won so many games last year? Because it looked like y'all were just walking and running in sand. I think my boy Gibbs had like 10 receptions for 9 yards. What the? 10 receptions for 9 yards? What? Trash. Trash. I don't know if it was the offense last year or, like I said, or was it the offensive coordinator? I mean, come on, man. Well, we'll get to him in a few minutes. But the Lions, y'all look like trash. Really. Then we have the Rams against the Texans. The Rams look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Texans, they weren't too shabby, but y'all are trash. Texans, y'all still are trash. Rams look pretty good. Rams won that game. Then we had the Denver Broncos against the Tennessee Titans, the rookie. Cam Ward? He was throwing that ball like a goddamn rocket ship, man. Slow that thing down a little bit. Maybe your receivers can catch it. I mean, y'all look like trash, but y'all look like y'all can have a little something going on. But you gotta slow it down. You gotta put a touch on that rock, boy. You can't throw everything 100 miles an hour and expect people to catch it. You're trash. But you'll get there. You're trash right now. Then we had one of the best games I haven't seen in a long time on Sunday night. But the outcome is that the Buffalo Bills came back from a 15-point deficit to beat Baltimore. Baltimore, that is trash. Harbaugh, you do not have the same defense you had 10 years ago with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. You don't have that defense, man. Let Lamar, King Henry run that rock, throw that ball, do something, man. You got to hold on to it. You only got 3 yards to go. Keep it in your offensive hand. That's what you have is offense. You don't have that defense like you did 10 years ago. That was trash, man. Y'all should have won that game. I don't understand it. Mistakes were made. I understand that. But from 15 points and y'all lose? God, that's trash, man. That's trash. Goodness gracious. We talking about fourth quarter. God damn. Then last night game, the Chicago Bears against the Minnesota Vikings. The Bears started off strong. They took them, they had 17-3 in the fourth quarter? And then it went to trash. Then it got trashy. The Vikings came back and won that game. Caleb Williams, whatever you want to call him, trash. I've said it when I seen him at USC. He was trash. I don't know why they had that hype train on that guy so much. He is trash. Truly trash. Throwing pick sixes and everything. Well, anyway, guys, that was the first week of the NFL. It was exciting and it had a lot of trash games in it. But remember, Jalen Carter, you still get this, bruh. You don't spit on nobody. That is trash. That's disgusting, and that is trash. All right? You're going to hold on to this for a while. And like I said, I know the NFL is not going to suspend him, which he needs 3 to 5 games. That's what I said. I'd say give him 5. But we know it ain't going to happen. They're going to find him. He'll be right back on that field this week. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.